Hey, um, today has been very hard for me. Um, I haven't been posting because I've just been very anxious lately, if I'm being honest, and there's just been one thing on my mind that I can't really talk about, and I miss making these videos. Anyway, today, my I'm a little bit somber, not a little bit somber, like just very sad. It's my friend. Today is the 12-year anniversary of his death, and there's just so many emotions that are tied to that, and I wanted to talk about it because most of the time it's just in here, and it's nice to be able to get it out, and I don't always have the energy to write it in a journal. Anywho, um, I met my friend in intermediate school, which is like fifth, sixth grade. And we were just like, I don't know, we're just kids, that it's like kid friendships, whatever. Um, anyway, yeah, we were good friends. I remember like me, him, and one other girl would get in trouble, like all three of us together, literally all the time. Like we were the troublemakers of the class. And yeah, especially him. Especially like he would get me into trouble. Um yeah, it's sad because the more time that has passed, I have more memories of my grief than I do have memories of him. Um um I remember the last time that I saw him, we were both in band, and I think he was playing the trumpet. But yeah, it doesn't matter. I was in percussion. Um Sorry, got a text. I was in percussion, he played trumpet, and it was the very last day of school. I think this was, no, this is definitely sixth grade, end of sixth grade. So as I'm leaving the band hall, he sees me walking down, like we're in, like band was the last period of the day. He sees me in the band hall walking away, about to get on my bus to like have my summer or whatever, and he stops me. He's like, "Hey, Nadia, like, bye." Like goodbye. And he said it in such a way that was so like, subhanallah, like this is a final goodbye. Like I'm never going to see you again. I just looked at him and I was like, like, I'm gonna see you next year. Like, what do you mean? And he's like, yeah, but I'm gonna be so okay, to explain it, right? So intermediate school is like fifth and sixth grade. From there, then seventh and eighth grade is middle school. And he got, I guess, zoned to a different middle school than me. So he's like, yeah, I'm not going to this middle school, I'm going to this middle school. I was like, oh my gosh, okay. Like, and then I was like, okay, this is probably gonna be the last time I see him for a while. And so I hugged him and then I was just like, okay, bye. And and it was so like, to me, it was just like, well, I'll see you around kind of thing. And he was kind of like, I don't know, it just felt so final the way he was saying goodbye. It was so weird. And I thought it was so weird. And I was giving him a strange look of like, dude, it's cool. Like I'm gonna see you around type thing. Um, but yeah, as I was walking away, like I could feel him looking at me. I was just like, this kid's so weird. Um, and then I remember, I don't even remember the summer. I just remember first day of school and first day of middle school of all things. I think it was middle school. I can't remember. But everyone was wearing blue shirts with RIP and then his name. And I'm like, this isn't funny. This is not like a funny joke. And I asked someone, I was like, hey, like, what is this about? Like, where is he? And they're like, oh, you don't know? And I'm like, no, because I don't think I had social media at the time. And someone had explained to me that he had passed away. I don't think I want to talk about how he passed away. Um, but I just remember being in so much shock. And like, and because I didn't have, I, I think is, no, I think I had social media. I just didn't have a phone at that time. It's because I didn't have a phone. I had missed, they did a balloon release for him. Um, Obviously they had his funeral and I missed all of those things because I just didn't have a phone, so I didn't know what was going on. And so I came home crying and I told my mom what was going on. And she let me cry for a little bit, but then she kind of was just like, okay, like you need to get over this. And I'm a kid, so I'm like, oh, okay. Like, so for a very long time, I did not, I did not grieve his death. And the way I don't like to, I don't, um, when I think about him, I really don't like to think about the way that he died because it was just so like, mm. But anywho, yeah, I buried it for a really long time until I don't even know when it was, but I realized that like, oh my God, like I never grieved his death. Um, and then it's just been like hard from that point on. And the more time that passes, the harder it is to remember him. And it feels so bad about that because there was one point in my life where was so, he was such an important part of my life. Um, and I used to pray for him all the time. And then this is something that I don't even talk to my super close friends about because I don't know, like the way I've grieved about it is so weird. Like most of the time I'm fine, and then I'll just randomly remember, and then I feel so much grief to the point where it feels debilitating. Like I can't move. Like today I woke up and like it was a normal day, and then I remembered. So I went to go to a hike, and then I remembered while I was on the hike or on my way to the hike or something, I was just like, oh, like it's 12 years today, and I was trying to, like be okay with it, I guess, like live with it, be like, okay, like this is sad, but also I need to live my life kind of thing. And when I got home, it just really hit me. Like, I remember when he first passed away, like how much people would post about him and talk about him. And now I can't remember the last time. And that's not to comment on anyone's character. Like that's just what happens with time, you know? That's what death does. Like you just become forgotten. But I feel so awful for forgetting him. I feel so awful. And I feel even worse when I forget to grieve him, if that makes sense. Yeah. And then people will tell you, like, oh, like, if you need anyone to talk to, I'm here. But nobody knows how to, like, properly, not that I've experienced, knows how to properly comfort a grieving person. I don't even know how to properly comfort a grieving person, you know? So it's just something that I've handled alone. And something I was thinking about today, anyone who I've ever been close with, there's always been like a very dramatic ending, or let me not say dramatic, but very I guess, yeah, I guess dramatic is the right word. Very drastic or dramatic ending to our friendship. My friend literally died. um I don't want to talk about like the other instances of my friendship ending, but just like know that it's never been like an amicable, like, oh, maybe it's not good. Like me and you being friends is not good for either of us, so we should just end our friendship here. It's never been like that for me. And it makes it hard for me to want to be close to people because I'm just afraid of what will happen. Oh, okay. I'm trying not to do like too much because I still want to be able to post this because I know somebody else might really. But yeah, I just miss him a lot. And it's so crazy that something that I used to tell myself too is that like I don't deserve to grieve him because there were other people that were closer to him or like even his family, you know, like I don't deserve to grieve him. Or like I felt so bad that I got the chance to say goodbye to him when people who were closer to him than me did not get that chance. That the last time that I saw him is just it's just playing over and over in my mind. And on like one side of it, it feels like torture, and the other side of it just feels like a sweet memory that I never want to let go of. Yeah, today was just hard, and still having to like the world just has like kept spinning, you know? That makes me angry. Like, why does the world just get to keep going without him, you know? And knowing that I can't like pray for him. Uh, Maybe that's something like I need to learn more about in my Islam, but that's something that's hurt too. Um, I remember I had a friend whose family member passed away, and that was the first time I went to like a Muslim funeral. And that's when I thought about him at that, like my friend at that time too. And I was looking around, like seeing all these people like pray for their family member that passed away, and then knowing that if something ever happened to my family, God forbid, like I can't do that. I think people think this is just like a whole other video, but I think I carry my hardship with being a convert so well that people don't think I'm struggling. But it is still really hard. It's really hard. It's really hard. Um, I just miss my friends so much. And I feel like there's nothing I can do. I don't know what to do. I've never had, I've never like actually properly taken the time to grieve. Yeah, I think, I think that's enough. um, I'm gonna go cry some more. Um, it sucks that time works the way that it does, but I shouldn't say that. Like, well, that's how I feel though. But Allah, like, has purpose in all things, I guess. Not, I guess. It is true. Um, yeah. Uh, yeah, it's getting awkward now. But I have a big day tomorrow. I think once I have everything sorted out with what I have going on tomorrow, I think I'll be able to be honest, I've been debilitated by my own anxiety. That I haven't been, I don't want to say I haven't been able, like I've chosen not to do the things that I usually do. I've let my anxiety debilitate me. That's what I'm trying to say. Um, yeah. I'm just gonna end it now. Okay. See you later, inshallah.